Hope that was audible properly. Now what I will do, in case apart from this, any other query you have, any other thing which is, concerning for you, you have to mention in the chat box with your name, because most of the candidates have joined anonymous as an anonymous individual. Mention your name, put your query, and then accordingly, whatever it is, I will try to resolve. I am again saying that I may not be able to resolve all the queries, but however, few I will be able to resolve. Later on, I will download it in case there is something very important. I will accordingly respond to you via mail. Okay, so that's it. Now I will open the chat box. You can accordingly mention in case apart from this. Now I saw one query which says about the service agreement. So now service agreement is for 12 months. You are aware of it. Once you join Wipro, the day your onboarding gets completed as a regular employee, from that day till for the next 1 year, you have a service agreement. In case you break the service agreement, you have to pay a compensation to us, that is 75,000 compensation. It is on pro data basis. So that's been taken care. It's also mentioned in your offer letter. Now, quickly moving for the queries. Okay. In case I have missed something, you can highlight that also. I will try to cover that as well. Now, Jay has mentioned, ma'am, our 8th semester will end by July. So, can I join after July? As absolutely, as I said, in case you are not enrolling for the internship program, you can enroll, you will be accordingly, once you complete your exam, you will be accordingly send a survey and you can respond to the survey. Accordingly, your onboarding will be scheduled. Now, Priya as an individual received an LOI, accepted the offer letter regarding willing to do university. Scheme is different. Please find the scheme of 8th semester. So the document that Wipro is providing for not relevant for the completion. I have to complete my course as per university. With internship, I'm willing to do as it will be help gain practical. Now, Priya, see, there are various parameters of internship. What we do, we also give, it's the unpaid internship, and where we are providing completion certification as well. So we have already given you the necessary details of the same. Now, in case our internship module is not meeting your college parameters, because it involves your marks as well, you can accordingly take a call whether you want to join as an intern or whether you want to join as a regular employee once you complete your exam. In case you have still more queries, you can reach out to your placement officer. He might have my email ID. He will reach out to me. I accordingly try to explain him all the things, whatever it is necessary. So just look out it, just talk to your placement officer about what is the parameter, what we have provided in a document format, and what is that your college is expecting. Because we are giving a certification as well as our marks. You will have a particular mentor who will be observing and giving you the marks also for your internship. Accordingly, you can take it forward as well. So I hope that resolves your query. Now, internship, I have already given you the update that if you have responded saying that you are interested for internship, we will accordingly respond to or all the necessary updates. In case you haven't responded also, I guess the internship survey has been closed, but not to worry about it as well. You will have an update coming that you haven't responded, but your offer letter still start, irrespective of you are opting out of internship or you are going to plan for Wipro's internship is just as so that we can, train you for certain, you are pre-trained for certain programs, whatever we are trying to do. However, it's not necessary that those who don't join as an intern will not get that particular leverage. You are anyway getting enabled as a PRP program, that is PJP program is being scheduled. That also it is happening in batches, so you have to wait for that particular updates as well. As I said, be active on your mails, and whatever messages or whatever details we are sharing, kindly read it and accordingly you can take a call on it. Now I'll read out those who are Shivam, ma'am, those who are unable to crack velocity program, then they have to do PRP or not during. Now, every individual who is going to join Wipro as an intern or as a regular employee itself, you will be undergoing a PRP training, that is post once you join WIPRO. There's a PJP training, that is pre-joining program, which is enabled for everybody. Only there are different batches we have scheduled because the number of candidates to whom we have offered is more. That's the reason it is in batch slots, so you have to accordingly wait. That's it. In case you haven't received a PJP update, you will receive it soon. That's a slot wise we have planned for everybody so that we can concentrate on smaller crowds and your queries and concerns can be resolved. Okay, anonymous, my BGV link always comes with an error. My DOB is wrong, as I'm not sure who the individual has mentioned. If you have mentioned this query, reach out to manage.campus@wipro.com. In case you have reached out, please forward the same to to your placement officer. He will for sure reach out to me. I'll take it forward accordingly. Not to worry. We have anyway given you a process of how BJV link works as such. But however, there are some loopholes. Maybe I'm not sure about it. It will be rectified. I have given you a guideline also for the same, that how you need to work on the same. In case, again, I repeat, I don't want anybody to miss that. If your date of birth is wrong, you need to write a mail to manager.campus or to your placement officer saying that this is your actual date of birth, with either attaching your ID proof of your PAN card or Aadhaar card, mentioning your correct date of birth and the screenshot of the date of birth which you have seen in iSIMS portal. Forward it accordingly, we will take it forward. Same with the email ID, you can log into Superset, take the guide of student health. That email ID thing will be resolved. In case it is about phone number, mobile number wrong as such, the same procedure to be followed like date of birth. Okay. Sumit Kadam, I am unable to upload documents, says page not found. What should I do? I guess there is some issue with your settings as such, but I would request you to drop a mail to manage.campus. Also, you can drop a mail to your placement officer. It will be easy for me to immediately resolve it. With your resume number, please drop a mail. Also with the screenshot, accordingly, I'll take it up. Now, Subodh, what if our last semester paper not held before onboarding? Now, as I mentioned, for internship candidates, you will be anyway, you must have not completed your 8th semester exam. So that's the reason we are onboarding you as an intern. Once you complete your 8th semester exams, accordingly based on your uploadation of documents and you're clearing your audit procedure, we will be converting you as a regular employee. For the candidates who have not opted for internship, as mentioned, we will be again reaching out to you with a survey in the month of April, May. Constantly you will get an update. You can accordingly respond that you are available in the month of June, July, August, as so on. And accordingly, we will prepare and schedule your onboarding. So that's taken. My date of birth has to be changed. As mentioned, Tane, hope I was audible. As I mentioned, Jay, for your documents, whichever it is not available, you can accordingly quote saying that it is pending with the college or it is pending with whoever the concern is, and you can mention that clarification in the I-Verified tool so that the team doesn't send the screen back to you. But however, please note that screen will be pending with you because the document is still pending from your end. Now, in case the document is taking quite a long time and your 6th semester results are not yet declared, you can quote that. I'm sure the team will understand and they will keep the screen with you itself. You don't need to revert it back. Whenever you are receiving it, try to check with your university and the exam controller as well. When is it getting scheduled? In case internet copy is available, you can accordingly upload the same as well. Now, as I said, we have already triggered the velocity offers to the candidates based on our parameters, whichever I had mentioned in the start. So there's nothing quarter two. There will be a turbo phase to select candidates as such. We have already required whatever sufficient amount of turbo, that is velocity program candidates were selected. We have already focused on them. There will be nothing else been as of now planned. In case there is something, we will accordingly schedule a session for the same so that you get the information before anybody else, not through your placement officer. It will be a one-to-one conversation which we will have. We will give you an update, but as of now, nothing like that. Phase 2 is being planned for turbo offer. Now, turbo offer is being renamed as or rebranded as velocity program offer. So you can quote it, mention it like that. Okay. Anything that I have missed, I will just look at the last mails because I guess I have cleared with everything. We observe that who prefer Java first, only those people receive PJP mail. No, there is nothing kind of like that. All the streams, whichever, whether it is .NET, whether it is CPP, whether it is C++, whether it is C, based on the business demands. PJPs are always based on the business demand. So maybe the first batch will be only for the Java students. The second batch will be, which was scheduled on 15th or 16th of January, will be only for, CPP candidates or VLSI candidates. Nothing as such preferred. Based on the business demands, the batches have been created. So you can completely be assured that all the candidates will be taken into consideration. Preference based on your location is always given, not on any other things. Okay, PBL app is slow and very short session. Please help there. Now, PLB app, we have already triggered a student guide for you. You can always refer to the student guide. Also, in case it's a big app, okay, so it will take little bit. It's slow as compared to any of our social media apps. So you have to have little patience because that's how it is. Deal with it, that's what. It's just a 1 month thing, so you have to deal with it, that's what. But it's not so low because I have personally tried it. You can deal with it. It's just if you want a speed of WhatsApp or Instagram, that's not possible. After completing a course, our package is confirmed upgraded to 6.5 lakh per annum. Yes, this is with respect to velocity program. Your package gets upgraded to 6.5 lakh per annum. That is 5.5 plus 1 lakh joining bonus. That's how it has been planned. But it has to be completed once you complete the velocity program. That is with your trainer and the technology which you are assigned. Once you complete that, based on that it will be given to you. So Shreyas, if you have selected a 25th April as the onboarding date, that's not a confirmed onboarding date. We are just trying to see if you are available in the month of April, that is towards the end of April. Accordingly, the session onboarding will be scheduled. The date is not fixed, but we will be accordingly giving you a confirmation on the same. It's just to understand when your exams are getting completed so that we can align our prerequisite based on your availability. Okay, anything is Wipro still sending velocity? No, no, Wipro is not sending any other selected velocity candidates. Velocity mails have been already triggered. Now, those who have opted for velocity and considered that they are ready with our, learning program where it is a paid learning. If they are ready, accordingly, the regular updates will be going to those set of candidates. How will I get to know that our offer letter responses are same and there is no network issue from your side? Your voice is breaking. No, Priya, first thing, I guess my voice is properly audible. That's why the queries are coming. Now, there was a stoppage in between, but it was because I was reading the chat. Now, if you have submitted in the offer letter, if you can see that you have accepted the offer letter, automatically the responses will come to us. In case it is not coming also, we will again send you a mail saying that to accept the offer letter. That's how you will also understand and we will also come to know. So not to worry about it. Anything else which I should be bothering? Now, the individual who has mentioned, I have got turbo offer, but I have not received internship offer. That's okay because you are anyway, it's a two different stagnant altogether. So if you have received the turbo offer, you can concentrate on the same Excel. At the internship, it will go simultaneously for the other set of candidates. Now, Anand Kumar, when will you know your joining location? Now that, as I said, joining location, your stream which you will be mapped or domain which you will be mapped, it all depends the month on which you are joining. It depends upon the business requirements. It depends upon what is the demand, what are you doing, what is your preference, everything included. We try to give you your preferred location. However, it all depends upon the business requirement and it will be only coming to know when we release your offer letter. So until then you need to wait. Now, Atharva, I am getting mail after 1 or 2 days later of survey last date. I didn't understand your query, but what I understood, I could say you wanted to respond to a survey, but before the survey you could respond. It was the end date when you saw the mail. You can, however, drop a mail to the same email ID. They will try to, enable it for you. However, in case an individual has not accepted our velocity offer, we have already triggered a mail to you, I guess 2 days or 3 days back. You can check that and you can accordingly respond. In case you miss due to n number of things or your schedule or because of your curriculum, you may not be very active on the mail, but I would request you all to be active so that accordingly you get all the insights and you don't miss anything. Now, yes, you have mentioned that I have this. You have cleared the business evaluation but didn't receive any. Okay, I would request you, Yash, to please reach out to your placement officer, or you can reach, drop a mail to manager.campus@wipro.com that's stating this. But please quote your resume number so that accordingly I can take it forward. You can also reach out to your placement officer with the same so that it gets speed up, the process gets speed up. Now, flexible hours during Wipro internship, yes, you will have a little bit flexible hours. Also, you will be given provided with leaves when your exams are 8 semesters are scheduled. This is for a candidates who are joining in our internship module. So that's been taken care. A proper orientation session once you get a internship mail when it is starting will also happen, where all the necessary details will be given to you. Please note it's an unpaid internship, so that's a very important aspect which you need to consider as well. So you have already read all the things and we have accepted all the candidates who have mentioned that they are interested for the same. So that's been taken care, so not to worry about it. Accordingly, all the regular updates will be given. Answer to your question, yes, the hours are flexible. Okay, I guess rest all I could see it's a generic mails. As I said, I have communicated all the queries as such. Let me see something. Prinal, while our training period will be getting stipend up to 18,000, and after training we will be getting the actual package amount. Is that right? Prinal, I didn't understand this particular thing. If it is with respect to your velocity, you already have a proper mail. I cannot quote the amount as such with the learned training partner, which is a paid training program. You can mention it on it. Now, if you are talking about the revised compensation plan, initially it is 3.5. Once you complete 6 month period with us, it gets revised to 3.75, 3.8. So that's how it is for a elite hires. If you fall under the same. Okay, so I guess I have quoted all the necessary updates. What I'll do is I'll mention the email IDs with respect to whom to reach out for example, PJP issue, so that you are also clear. Maybe most of the students must have missed out. I want to be very clear as well. That's the reason. I'll quote it in the chat box. Once you can see that also, in case there are certain queries which I couldn't take as of now, because I think it's all repetitive, but however, as I said, it needs more clarity. Somewhere you think that still your query is not resolved, please reach out to your placement officer. Accordingly, I'll get the necessary updates. I can't give you my email ID because that's the reason I'm not mentioning my email IDs. I'll mention the you can drop them and get it to us. Accordingly, we will be responding it to you. Thank you so much for joining. We are looking forward, so that I guess approximate when I started with the session, we had around 2,600 and some candidates. Thank you everybody for joining. Hope this session was at least helpful to you. Certain updates you received so that you are confident enough. There will be such sessions scheduled every week, so not to worry about it. All things regarding your PJP, regarding your LOC program, regarding your internship, regarding your audit progress, sessions will be created like that. So please be active on your mails. All the best. Thank you for joining. We look forward for all this 2,000 to 600 candidates, and as of now it's still 300 candidates. We hope to see you as a Wiprovite soon, but until then, please be